Here we go.
I saw him standing there, sad look in his eye. The kids ran to the playground, but each one passed him by. He was just a new kid here, but then I saw his face. My mama's words raced through my mind. It was like I heard her saying, be a good teacher and do it every day. One kind deed will go so far to make this world a better place. Be a good deed doer and you may be surprised. Doing good to others makes you feel so good inside. Slowly I walked up to him. I said, what's your name? His eyes began to sparkle and a smile crossed his face. He's not a stranger anymore. Now he is my friend. My life has been better. All because my mama said, be a good teacher and do it every day. One kind deed will go so far to make this world a better place. Be a good teacher and you may be surprised. Doing good to others makes you feel so good inside. Woo, woo, woo. It makes you feel. All right. Makes you feel. Makes you feel. It makes you feel so good inside. Makes you feel.
I feel
Makes
good.
you feel.
So
Makes
good.
you feel. It makes you feel so good inside. It makes you feel.
So good.
It makes you feel.
To be
It makes you feel.
good
It makes you feel so good inside. It makes you feel. Makes you feel. Makes you feel. Makes you feel so good inside. Be a good teacher and do it every day. One kind deed will go so far to make this world a better place. Be a good teacher and you may be surprised. Doing good to others makes you feel so good inside. Be a good teacher and do it every day. One kind deed will go so far to make this world a better place. Be a good teacher and you may be surprised. Doing good to others.
Good morning, everybody. It's time. It's weekend. Let's get our house ready to go to have some fun this weekend. But first, I have some praise reports for you. Yes, this is some amazing stuff. Esther, Esther, I am helping to sponsor her to get her. She's been coming from Tanzania to the United States. She has had an application in for 10 years to immigrate the correct way. And she got an email last night, in the middle of the night for her. It was just before I went to bed, that said they had made the appointment for her to be interviewed, she and the children to be interviewed. And that is a big step because she's got to that starts the ball rolling, y'all. It starts the ball rolling. And it's gonna take a lot of money, plane tickets, the several $1,000s to get her ready to come for medical exams, and she's got to put her house on the market and just all kinds of stuff. She has a little tiny house, and it's just a lot of things, but she is so excited. So excited. I had her come up with a budget yesterday, well, overnight for me, and we're just so proud, so happy, so excited for her. On another note, on another note, my sister Dina fell yesterday, getting after she got out of the shower and she walked into her bedroom. She fell and she broke two vertebrae in her middle back, and so she's getting fitted for a brace right now. And just keep her in your prayers. She and Jay, they have been through so much, and just keep them in your prayers. She's if anybody can get through anything, it's Dina. She has had 4 knee replacements. She got her shoulder messed up. She broke her wrist. She was in a head-on car accident which destroyed both of her knees after they had just been replaced. So she had to have them done a second time. And she has just really been through it. Been through it. So, folks, I told her yesterday, I said, if you didn't have bad luck, you'd have no luck at all. We just laughed. She's just strong. And Jay's been through things. So one of them gets well and the other one gets down. So just keep them in your prayers, lift them up, and let's just let the good Lord take care of things. So it's time that we need to go to the Lord in prayer. I'm going to put my little prayer shawl on. I love this thing. Somebody prayed over every stitch in this prayer shawl for me. And I'm going to wear it winter and summer. So just stop typing and let's go to the Lord in prayer. Dear Lord, thank you so much for all your many wonderful blessings. Thank you for this day and all the days of our lives. You have got us to where we are today. Thank you for the good news for Esther and her family to immigrate to the United States from Tanzania. We pray for them and safe travels and everything going smoothly from here on out. Also, please keep my sister Dina in your prayers and lift her up and give her joy. There are blessings in all things, and that's just the way we're going to keep looking at it. Please forgive us of our sins. Be with all my fly babies all over the world. Help them to get their house in order so that they are not burdened with this chaos. School will be starting soon, so let's do what we need to do to get our houses in order. Thank you for giving us that strength to get things done and to stop procrastinating. We know that perfectionism is of the evil one and it separates us from our family. So let's realize that good enough is good enough. Thank you for all the joy you bring to our lives. Thank you for filling us up with this joy so that we can share it around the world. All these things I ask in Jesus' holy name. Amen. Now we're in the 23rd chapter of Proverbs. That's what we're reading today. And I'm just loving reading Proverbs. I was listening to Pastor Prince this morning, and he was talking about the benefits that we get from having fear of the Lord. And this is a healthy fear. And these benefits are long life and all kinds of things. So, and he says they all come from Proverbs. So I got to re-listen to his little 10-minute devotional. It's number 5 of 5 of these little 10-minute things he's doing. Okay. Chapter 23. When you sit to dine with a ruler, note well what is before you, and put a knife to your throat if you are given to gluttony. Wow. Do not crave his delicacies, for the food is deceptive. Do not wear yourself out to get rich. Have wisdom to show restraint. Cast but a glance at riches, and they are gone. For they will surely spout wings and fly off in the sky like an like an eagle. Do not eat food of a do not eat the food of a stingy man. Do not crave his delicacies, for he is a kind man who is always thinking about the cost. Eat and drink, he says to you, but is not his heart is not with you. You will vomit up the little you have eaten and will have wasted your compliments. Do not speak to a fool, for he will scorn the wisdom of your words. Do not move an ancient boundary stone or encroach on the fields of the fatherless, for their defender is strong, and he will take up their case against you. Apply your heart to instruction and your ears to words of knowledge. Do not withhold discipline from a child. If you punish him, if you punish him with the rod, he will not die. Punish him with the rod and save his soul from death. Your son, my son, if your heart is wise, then your heart will be glad. My utmost being will rejoice when your lips speak what is right. Do not let your heart envy sinners, but always be zealous for the fear of the Lord. There is a timely there is surely a future there is surely a future hope for you, and your hope will not be cut off. Listen, my son, and be wise. Keep your heart on the right path. Do not join those who drink too much wine or gorge themselves on meat, for drunkards and gluttons become poor. The drowsiness clothes them in rags. The drowsiness clothes them in rags. Listen to your father who gave you life, and do not despise your mother when she is old. Buy the truth and do not sell it. Get wisdom, discipline, and understanding. The father of righteous the father of a righteous man has great joy. He who has a wise son delights in him. May your father and mother be glad. May she who gave you birth rejoice. My son, give me your heart and let your eyes keep to my ways. For a prostitute is a deep pit, and a wayward wife is a narrow well. Like a bandit, she lies in wait and multiplies the unfaithful among men. Who has woe? Who has sorrow? Who has strife? Who has complaints? Who has needless bruises? Who has bloodshot eyes? Those who linger over wine, who go to sample bowls of mixed wine. Do not gaze at wine when it is red, when it sparkles in the cup, when it goes down smoothly. In the end, it bites like a snake and poisons like a viper. Your eyes will see strange sights, and your mind imagine confusing things. You will be like one sleeping on the high seas, lying on top of the rigging. They hit me, and you will say, but I'm not hurt. They beat me, but I don't feel it. And when you wake up, so you can find another drink. Wow. That's all I say is wow. This this amazes me. This really does amaze me. You know, we see in the Bible that Noah, after the ark landed, he he had too much wine and was naked, and his one son covered him up. And then there were other people that had too much. Job had too much wine. And so you got to be careful with drinking. You just got to be careful with drinking. That's all I got to say. My granny always said, pretty is as pretty does. And I believe that. I believe that. So, chapter 23. Add an afternoon routine. Start dinner, help with homework, empty the lunch boxes. You know, we all take lunches places. Our routines free us to fly. Routines keep us going. They give a shape to our day. Okay, folks. Someone was asking, how do you clean vents for your heating unit? The multi-one does a great job for cleaning vents, but you can't get in the vents. So I recommend calling a company called, you look in your phone book, vent, what is the name? Duct Masters. They come in with little robots and run through your vents, and they spray stuff in there and sanitize it. I know I've had some friends that have used that and got 7 bags of cat hair out of their house when they bought a new house. And it was just covered in cat hair in these vents. And no wonder they were sick all the time because they were both allergic to cats. So find a company that cleans ducts. That's a good thing. Please pray for my mom. She has COVID Delta and in the hospital. Well, they say it's more contagious, but it's not as viral. And just be aware. Granny Pickard it wasn't Granny Pickard that had all this wisdom. I remember Granny Deanie. She was my grandmother. My Granny Pickard was my great grandmother. Okay, folks, I think we should do a little crisis cleaning in our homes, but we'll do a mini crisis clean. We'll start in the kitchen, we'll go to the living room, then we'll go to our bathroom, and then you get to rest. So I've got a list of 6 things we're going to do. And we're just going to get it all kind of spruced up, as Michelle used to say, redded up. I don't think Miss Sharon's come home from the hospital yet. And that's about to fall off the table. I don't think she's come home from the hospital yet, but we will. When I hear that she's come home from the hospital. So let's do some crisis cleaning. I've got my dice, and the first thing we're going to do, I think this is important in every home, is just gather up the trash. Run through the house and gather up all the trash. We're going to play Room Patrol. Let me find it. There it is. Here we go. We're gathering up the trash. This reminds me of my nephew Alex.
I am a member of the Special Elite Operations Unit Room Patrol. When room needs rescue, you can count on me.
Room Patrol, this is dispatch. We have evidence of a hotspot in Sector 2.
We're gathering up the
All
trash.
members of
Get your
Room Patrol
shoes on.
respond. Move in and eliminate the clutter. Let's go.
Dispatch, we have surrounded the clutter in Sector 2. You're right, this hotspot is drawing clutter and flies. We're sending in the SWAT team. Let's get to the bottom of this. Get your gear. Place up your shoes. Room Patrol, let's roll. Dispatch, we have newspapers hiding behind the magazine rack. They're taking over. I repeat, they're taking over. Please advise.
Road Patrol, you have authorization to remove all expired newspapers and magazines from the premises immediately.
Roger, all clear.
Road Patrol, there's a code red on the trash receptacle. I can smell it from here. Put on your gas mask and move in.
Copy that, Dispatch. No job is too hard for Road Patrol. Let's pack it up and ship it out. Mission accomplished.
Okay, folks, a lot of you are asking cleaning questions. It's not so much about clean. We don't really teach you how to clean something. We all know how to clean things, but we're trying to get the middles clean. We're trying to get the surfaces from being piled up. Our focus is staying on top of things so that when it comes time to clean your ceilings or clean your baseboards, you can get to them. Now, your ceilings, you really can't clean them. If you've got popcorn ceilings, you're going to knock that stuff off. You've just got to be careful. A feather duster will do a pretty good job, but you just got to let go of your perfectionism and focus on what we're doing right now, which was gathering up the trash. Okay, I'm going to roll the dice now. Got it? Number 1, we're going to go into our kitchen. Go into our kitchen and start a sink full of hot soapy water. I've been washing my dishes every day. I haven't even missed not having a dishwasher for going on 2 weeks now. And I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it. Now, I'm not okay with half of it sitting on the floor, but they haven't put it back together, but I'm putting up with it. And I think there's a repairman coming on Monday. Now, we're going in our kitchen. We're going to start with a sink full of hot soapy water. We're going to wipe down our countertops, empty the dishwasher, a dirty dish disposal unit if you have a working dishwasher. If not, put the dishes up that are in your drying rack. Let's get it done. And so, what song are we going to play? I think we're going to play the Veggie Blues. My neighbor brought me more squash today. I'll be putting it up this weekend.
I was sitting at the table, just poking at my plate, wishing that my veggies could
Change the chocolate cake.
Yeah, but then I saw something that chilled me to the bone. My asparagus started singing into the microphone, and he said, "Hey kid, you better be careful the way that you're poking at me. Don't you know that I'm the one that keeps you strong and healthy? 'Cause when you get your body fueled with fruits and veggies too, you're gonna have the strength to do the things you wanna do."
Bum, 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 bum.
Dance around the table, but no one else could see these crazy little numbers sung to only me. Yeah, then asparagus boogied over, said, "Without food you waste, you'll even have the power to put away your plate." And he said, "Hey kid, you better be careful the way that you're poking at me. Don't you know that I'm the one who keeps you strong and healthy? When you get your body fueled with fruits and veggies too, you're gonna have the strength to do the things you wanna do."
Bum, 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 bum.
finally got the message, and asparagus was gone. I'll ditch the sweets and choose a peach, eat healthy from now on. So pass me some tomatoes, or toss in apple, please. Don't forget the broccoli, how I love those baby trees. Remember, hey kids, you better be careful the way that you're poking at me. Don't you know that I'm the one who keeps you strong and healthy? When you get your barbecue with fruits and veggies too, you're gonna have the strength to do the things you wanna do. And when you get your barbecue with fruits and veggies too, you're gonna have the strength to do the things you wanna do.
Okay. Now, when we get through here, you can go back and do this crisis cleaning all over again. If you still got some things that need to be done in your kitchen, you don't have, we're going to stop right now. We're going to go on to something else. We're going to go to the living room. We're going to go to the living room, and we're going to do one song in the living room. You got it? Here we go. I'm not even going to roll the dice. I'm going to play the Launchpad song because that's usually in your living room. And we got to get ready. School's starting soon. Get your calendars ordered. Why hasn't that started playing? There we go.
There's a place I know, and every flock gets home that they visit every night. It's where they put some things to get them in the swing for tomorrow's thrilling flight. A lunchbox, a backpack, some homework, a jacket, everything they need. So when morning is coming, running around, they'll be blasting off with speed. 'Cause their lunch pads are ready to go. Their lunch pads are ready to go. Like a cool space shuttle, they fly on the double when the lunch pad's ready to go. Oh, 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 oh. Like an astronaut ready to take off, put your cargo in one place. If you think ahead before you go to bed, you'll be sailing smooth all day. So check on the weather, decide if you'd rather walk or take the bus. If you know what's coming, it's so much more fun, and you're in the command because your launch pads are ready to go. Your launch pads ready to go. Like a cool space shuttle, you fly on the double and your launch pads ready to go. Oh, 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 oh. So just stop for a minute, and if something's missing, then you run and get it. So your launch pads are ready to go. Your launch pads ready to go. Like a cool space shuttle, you fly on the double, and your launch pads ready to go. Oh, oh, oh. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Like a cool space shuttle, you fly on the double when your launch pad's ready to go. Oh, oh, oh. My launch pad's ready to go. My launch pad's ready to go. Like a cool space shuttle, I fly on the double when the launch pad's ready to go. Mm-hmm. The launch pad's ready to go. That's right. The launch pad's ready to go.
Okay, folks. Now is the time we're going to head to our bathroom. Our bathroom. We're going to do one song in our bathroom. And if you haven't swished and swiped, it won't even take the whole song. So let's get our bathrooms in order. And let's see what we're going to... Let's do the swish and swipe song. There we go. Yeah, we're in our bathrooms.
1, 2, 3, 4. Swish and swipe. I'm swishing, I'm swiping, but you won't hear me griping, 'cause I'm blessing my house today. I really dig it, I get it. It only takes a minute to keep my house looking this way. And you should see me move when I'm getting in the groove with a can-do attitude. Oh, I fly so high when I'm swishing and swiping. No, you won't hear me rapping, 'cause I'm blessing my house today. And that's right.
Here we go now.
Made it a habit. There's nothing hard about it. Just 15 minutes a day. I'm cleaning and flinging. I do my quick routines, and I'll soon be able to play. You should see me smile when I'm sprucing up this time. It only takes a little while and I'm done. And it's fun when I'm swishing and swiping. No, you won't hear me rapping, 'cause I'm blessing my house today. Here we go now. Swish and swipe. Round and round I swirl, just once around this tub, and things are looking up, and I fly so high when I'm swishing and swiping. No, you won't hear me grabbing, 'cause I'm blessing my house today. And that's right, I'm blessing my house today.
Okay, folks. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to go into our bedrooms and make our beds if we haven't made our beds. Let's get our bedrooms looking nice. Clean off a hot spot on your nightstand, and you've already taken the trash out of there. So let's get that going. What music are we going to play for? I think we're going to do a boogie song. The boogie song is all about cleaning the bedroom. There it is. Come on. This is real boogie music.
Pull the covers on my head, something sinks beneath my bed. Can't face my room today. Stub my toe and scrape my knee with all the toys surrounding me. I don't have room to play. I can't find my book no matter where I look, and I just lost my shoes. So many toys around, they're tumbling down. Tell me, Mama, what do I do? She said, pick it up and pack it up, decide what you can do with it. So you have room to play. Have a junk around, only brings you down. So I put that clutter away. Only keep the toys that'll bring you joy, and pass the rest along. You can fly and simplify through the bedroom boogie song. Broken book, banana peel, a truck with only half a wheel. I'll throw these away. But the teddy bear and the game of bear are gonna bless someone else today. I've been holding on for way too long. Time to let them go. This game is growing, and more I'm throwing in a plan to finally know. How to pick it up and pack it out, decide what I can do. So I have room to play. Have a clutter away. I only keep the toys and bring me joy and pass the rest along. I can fly when I simplify in the bedroom boogie song. Sitting here, thought it would take a year for me to get it all done. But now my eyes are pumping and the joy is dropping and it all to have some fun. Yeah. When I pick it up, pack it out, decide what I can do without, so I have room to play. Having junk around only brings me down, so I boogie that clutter away. I only keep the
One thing at a time, y'all.
pass the rest along. I can fly when I simplify and sing the bedroom boogie, the bedroom boogie, the bedroom boogie song.
Okay, somebody's asking me what I do with the. It's not zucchini. Mine is yellow squash. With the squash that I cook up and cook down, I steam it and then I cook it down with the onions. I make squash casseroles out of it. I use a can of cream of chicken soup, a tub of sour cream, and some Pepperidge Farm stuffing mix, and I just make just this wonderful casserole that is to die for, I think. I've got a couple of packages put away. That's enough for Thanksgiving and Christmas. And now I'm going to have some. This is pretty good. We just did the bedroom. Let's do the entrance of our house. You got that? We're going to do the entrance of our house. Your front porch and your entrance. And if there's anything out of place that needs to be put someplace else, they're working on my front porch right now. And our back deck. But anything that's out of place, let's put it where it belongs and make it look inviting so somebody will come. If you've cleaned it, they might come visit. Let's do routines, rockin' routines. We're on the entrance of our house, our front porch, and your front door, and just that area. Stay focused. Don't look at the big list. Just stay focused. One song.
First thing in the morning, I clear my head. I stretch and yawn to greet the day and make my bed. Get myself all ready down to my shoes. A healthy breakfast puts me in a rockin' mood. Routines, they keep me rockin'. Routines. There's no stopping me when I feel the power of my rockin' routines. After school or after lunch, I keep my cool. 'Cause afternoons have routines now, and that's my rule. Homework before playing, quickly get it done. After that, I'm out of here and on to have some fun. Routines. They keep me rockin'. Routines. There's no stopping me when I feel the power of my rockin' routines. Routines can organize my day, give me much more time.
Hey, Tammy, good idea.
I think routines
Rub a
are
scrubber
the
for cleaning off eggs. You don't want to wash them.
Time for bed. My last routine helps me relax and plan ahead. Goes out for tomorrow, think about my day. So proud that my routines have kept me rocking on my way. Routines. They keep me rocking. Routines. There's no stopping me when I feel the power. When I feel the power of my rockin' routines. My rockin' routines. routines, my rockin' routines, of my rockin' routines. Ooh, my rockin' routines.
I tell you what, y'all are getting some stuff done, and you're asking some great questions. Somebody recommended using a rub of scrub. One of you asked about how do you clean chicken eggs straight from the hens. Well, you need to get the stuff off of them, and I don't even know if look up YouTube videos. When all else fails, look up a YouTube video. How do you clean chicken eggs? Well, I bet they don't have this little tool. One of our fly babies was going to label it chickens with a Sharpie. It'll label it for her chicken eggs to scrub off her chicken eggs. This will go in your dishwasher. So, folks, we got one more thing to do. I want you to look around your house and look for hot spots. You know, put on your visor and your magnifying glasses and look for hot spots. That's where you pile things up. And we're going to play a 2-minute cleanup song. Let's get the kids involved, picking up toys. Always get your children involved. They love to play. They love this music. There's a 2-minute cleanup song. Are you ready? Get set. Go. We're going for hot spots anywhere. Kitchen, living room.
Hey, everybody, it's time to clean up.
Yeah, pick them up.
Clean up, everybody, clean up. Choose a toy to pick up.
We're done with play, but toys away. It's time to clean this mess up.
Clean up, everybody, clean up. Choose a toy to pick up.
We're done with play, but toys away. It's time to clean this mess up.
Clean up,
Everybody,
clean up. Clean up. Let's all come clean up. Clean up, everybody, clean up. Choose a toy to pick up.
we're done with play, but toys away. It's time to clean this mess up.
Clean up, everybody, clean up. Choose a toy to pick up.
We're done with play, but toys away. It's time to clean this mess up.
1 minute left.
Everybody,
Clean up,
Let's see how fast we can finish.
clean up.
How about this one?
Let's all come clean up.
It's looking better already.
Yeah!
We can do it. Look, we almost stopped. This is fun. Yeah.
You're doing great.
This won't take long. We can do it. Way to go.
Good job. I'm so proud of you.
Thanks.
Clean up, clean up.
let's all clean up.
Clean up, clean up. Let's all come clean up.
Let's go and play.
You've done it now. Okay. Now, my squash casserole doesn't have cheese in it. I don't do well with a lot of cheese. So my squash casserole has a can of cream of chicken soup, an 8-ounce tub of sour cream. You cook your squash and onions, and you can put a grated carrot in there too. So I do about 8 squashes and 1 onion, and I steam it, and then I cook the moisture out of it. That's all I do. Then I put the can of soup and sour cream in it, and then I layered in my casserole dish 1/3 of it with Pepperidge Farm stuffing mix. I like the herb stuffing mix over the layer, and then another thing of squash and another layer of Pepperidge Farm, and then a last layer of squash, and then you might just do 2 layers, and then put the Pepperidge Farm right on top, and you cook it in the oven till it gets bubbly and yum. I was looking for my recipe on YouTube and I can't find it. So maybe Liz can post it later. Maybe she can post it later. Because they're giving me everybody else's recipes for squash casserole. That's mine. And I don't put cheese in it. I just don't really like cheese in it. You could put cheese in it, but I like the squash taste, and the cheese overpowers everything. So I really can't find it. Let's see if I go to. Whoa, that's loud. That was from yesterday. Anyway, folks, I'll see you at 3 o'clock. Be good, kind, and sweet. Good to yourself, kind to others. And let the joy that's in your heart from the good Lord just overflow, and let that sweetness turn the world to be a better place. Yeah, let's do it. I love you all. And as Miss Gemma would say, love you. Especially loving Miss Gemma. Thanks for all your prayers for my sister and Jay and for Esther. Y'all made it happen through your prayers. And thank God for all his blessings. Praise the Lord. Put on some gospel music and just roll with it. I love you all. Bye.